So good afternoon to you. This is Matthew and you are in the moment, and I'll just say from the get-go, this is ad lib, this is unscripted, unrehearsed. It is, well, that's what I call it, in the moment. And right now, as you can see behind me, I am on the southern part of University Ave here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. You can see approximately 20 some homes, I will say. I know they look like tents. They are tents, but they are in fact homes here for the unhoused here in Halifax. And I just want to bring Shellie into the conversation. Shellie, I'm just going to... a lot of people may remember Shellie. Shellie first rolled into Grand Parade Square when we were first getting to know everyone there, doing live conversations with Mike Baker. And Shellie was the key factor in getting Mike Baker out of Grand Parade Square. So Shellie, thank you for hanging out.
Not a problem. Like I said, I tried everything to help Mike. Mike didn't want to listen.
Mike didn't want to listen.
No, he didn't.
What I want to do is I just want to introduce you to Shellie. Later on this evening, Shellie and I are going to have a more in-depth conversation, and we'll put that conversation up on the Truth from the Booth talk radio program this Saturday. But I want to know right now, it's a beautiful day here in Halifax. I just want to ask you, Shellie, what's a day in the life of Shellie here in the HRM?
Hey, you gotta do the best you can living how you're living on the streets here.
How long have you been here on University Ave?
I'd say a month off and on.
A month off and on. Do you have any idea what's next for you? Like,
Hopefully you'll find a place.
So where are you in that process?
Nowhere yet. But Alan and them are working on it with us from Outreach.
And Outreach is one of the organizations that
that's
come
how
by.
we get our propane tanks.
Okay, so let's talk about that just quickly. What do you're in a tent?
Yes.
You have a couple of tents set up here. What do you have right now to help you in the situation that you're in? What supplies are being delivered to you?
I have propane tanks. We get gift cards. We go buy food. I was given a little propane barbecue from one of my best friends. Here's how we cook.
What are the nights like? Are you...
The nights aren't too bad here if it's not too cold and raining. We have our moments here with people freaking out, but...
So just quickly describe freaking out. What does that mean?
Well,
they're just overwhelmed by the situation that they're in the elements?
We're not going to use his name, but one of the guys over there that you just seen, he started freaking out one night because he didn't have a cigarette, and then he started freaking out again because he couldn't find his crack pipe. Just
Okay.
that and everything.
Okay, yes.
But besides that, it seems to be pretty cool down here.
So we obviously know that you're not being hassled by bylaw, by the city.
No.
This is a designated, actually, this is considered a designated
Campsite.
This is a designated tent community.
Yeah.
And I know that the HRM is looking at other locations.
Yes, I heard that too.
Yeah, so if another green space became available, would you consider that move, or do you prefer to be here in University because you're closer to the services?
I would try it. I would move out that way if they ever made another one somewhere.
Okay. How is your... I want to get into the habit of asking my guests this at the beginning, but... And I'm not here to pry. You can tell me as little or as much as you want, but I'm just wondering what's your mental state like right now? Your mental health on a scale of 1 to 10, Shellie, where would it be right now?
Well, it's not the greatest, I'll admit that. I got no ligaments. You seen my hand. I fucked that up working fair. I'm almost 54 years old. My health ain't the greatest, but hey, I do the best I can.
I appreciate. I've been down here for last hour and a half, and I will continue to make my presence here because it is of the utmost importance that we continue to share the stories. I really believe that is the only way that we can really change public perception on what is really going on. Shellie is not a soundbite on the evening news. So I thank Shellie for opening up, doing this live show, and Shellie and I will speak further this evening, and we'll have a more in-depth conversation. Maybe we'll bring Jen into the conversation tonight. So we'll have a more in-depth conversation on the radio program this weekend on Folked Up Radio, and the radio program is Truth from the Booth. Shellie, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Matthew in University Ave, Halifax, Nova Scotia, on the 15th of May, and you are caught up in the moment.